One of the reasons why you are not successful in business is because of this: the game. See, you can be the most talented YouTuber, photographer, videographer, graphic designer, coach, author, you name it. You can be the most talented basketball player in your neighborhood. But in order for you to join the big boys, the NBA, you need to understand how the game is played. See, in order for you to understand or learn the rules of the game, you need somebody that has played there before, somebody that have learned and mastered the rules of the game to teach you that. And once you learn that, you will be able to be drafted. And here's what happens. After you drafted, you will get a coach that's gonna keep your amazing talent in check. See, you cannot just get on the field and do whatever you wanna do. Here's the sad reality. Talent alone is not enough for you to be successful in business. Having all the amazing equipment that you need to get the job done is still not enough for you to be successful. Now, when I say successful, I mean being able to consistently land premium clients. That's why I decided to create Content Creators University. Who am I? My name is JP Hightek. I am a global branding expert. I am also the founder and CEO of a media agency called Perfect Zone Productions. As a matter of fact, you are in one of my studios right now.
Hey, it's Tanya Smith here of Get Noticed with Video and Stream Like a Boss TV.
Hey everybody, my name is Michelle Singh. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I have an educational consulting firm.
Hi you guys, James Hicks here from Hicks New Media.
JP has an incredible presence. You know, when I go and I look people up and try to find out more about them, everything was stellar. Anything that you could find about JP showed that he was an upstanding gentleman, that he delivered amazing and beautiful visual presence, that he tells the truth and he is authentic and genuine. And all of those things made me say, yes, absolutely.
I just worked with JP Hightek from Perfect Zone Productions, and we spent the entire day together doing photos and video shoots for my rebranding of my company. And when I tell you the entire experience was amazing, it was amazing.
Right, I had the privilege of working with JP on some brand and media assets that I wanted worked on within my studio, and everything from the initial conversation to the planning discussions to the constructive feedback and criticism that I was given from him was absolutely spot on.
I was all on it because I believed in him and I could see what he was capable of doing through the lens of others who have been on the internet that have been impacted by him and his truth. So I actually became a client of JP because he gave me truth. He said, you know what, I like your live stream. I enjoy the content. But the presence, what you're putting out there in terms of the professionalism of your live stream needs to match the level of the excellence of content that you're delivering. And when he said this, I paused for a minute and I thought, he's so right. So what did I do? I asked, can you help me? Can you and your team help me? And JP and his team created the most beautiful graphics. They were perfectly branded for me, for what I wanted to do with Stream Like a Boss. I find myself using them consistently and regularly in almost every live stream show that I do, and I often get compliments and people DMing and asking, who did your graphics? Who put that together?
Oh, this is me before JP.
And this is me after JP. Do I look awesome or what? I finally have correct colors. I'm human. Yes, I am human. I have the correct colors in the background, my regular purples that I can see with them. You know, I can see the purples. I can see the purples. So I'm really happy, JP, for you putting this together for me, this custom LUT. It took about 48 hours and it was really amazing customer service. So go ahead and get yours. This is Dr. Elo out.
And I thank him, I thank his team for what they've provided me. I definitely look to working more and closely with them in the future as my needs evolve. So I really just wanted to tell folks, if you're looking for someone to help you design, build either your website, media kit, some type of branding materials, definitely check out my man JP Hightek and his team. Appreciate you, man.
So if you're looking for photos, rebranding, video, commercials, anything I guess related to that media aspect and branding aspect of your company, I highly recommend Perfect Zone Productions. Not only did they provide the environment and the space for me to get the images and the videos that I needed done, but everything even down to the outfits and even down to the makeup was a part of the experience. And so if you're looking for somebody to just do it all for you and your company, as far as branding, Perfect Zone Productions, JP Hightek, that's who you need to contact.
We have the talent already. We have the motivation already. We have maybe the equipment that we need already. What else is there? Come and learn with me. Let me teach you the rules, the things that I had to learn to take my business to 6 figures. The day my company made $100,000, I understood how.
JP, like, your production is amazing. I love your show. You know, and I'm just so happy that finally able to make this happen and be on your show. And like, I wish you the very, very best, man. All the best. You're gonna have an amazing 2022.
I am impressed. Having a little bit of envy with your production. So well put together. And I love the value that you're delivering, the questions that you focus on. And I know that you are just trying to get amazing content out to people who are trying to improve and learn and grow every single day.
I am beyond words, man. The level of professionalism here, it's high, bro. It's high. And the good thing is that this is something that you have near to your heart. I can tell that you're very passionate at what you do. I can tell that you take this very serious, and I love it, man, because it reflects in your professionalism outside. So what people see, it's you, man. It's the real you. It's the passion that you have. It's the poise. It's definitely something to admire. So I am really learning a lot about your production value, and I'm definitely taking some tips for myself.
Where to start? Like, mind blowing emoji. Where is it? Just put the graphic up, okay? Designers, put that mind blowing emoji right there over my face. This was so awesome. I truly, like, the energy is amazing. Being backstage, listen, you gotta get on the show just to be backstage. And the conversation with JP, right? It's really enriching. All silliness aside, I'm a clown, but it's really enriching. I mean, these conversations are thought-provoking. The topics, the expertise that you bring from your tech background, the experience that you bring from your guest background, how they just integrate is so beautiful, because people are literally able to walk away with something that they can use, not just consume. Because we can be real good at consuming stuff and doing nothing with it. But the content creators, allows people to walk away. They got the information. Now they can take the next natural step. It was palatable. It's tangible. It's actionable. This has been awesome.
The Content Creator University is the one-stop shop for you to learn about technology, where you as a content creator can learn on how to create content, how to create videos, how to promote videos, and how to bring that engagement that we also lack sometimes.
All right, family, and welcome to a unique episode of the Content Creators University. I'm very, very, very excited. This is the last episode of the year 2022, right? The next time I see you, we will be in 2023. Welcome to the Content Creators University. I am very, very excited that you are here today. We are live. This is a special Instagram live, right? We are going live right now using the Instagram live producer. So if you're watching this right now on Instagram or any other platform, well, I want to go ahead and welcome you here. Can you believe it? This year is almost over. We're about to hop into it. I'll be looking down because I have some of the comments that are on Instagram that are popping right here here. So I want to give a shout out to the folks that are joining us, in the comment section. Hey, Yvette, what's good? Yvette, appreciate you being here. Look at that. Valerie is here with us. Thank you for joining us today. Look at that. I got James Bush Jr. What's good? What's going on? If you're watching this anywhere else, I want to ask you a favor. Go on Instagram, right? Find me on Instagram, which is at JP Hightek. Check it out, right? Because if you like what you see, if you like how it sounds and everything, let me know, because this is the first time, this is our official Instagram live using the live producer, and I'm about to talk about that tonight so that you guys can learn how to do the same thing. So looking here on Instagram, look at that. Janelle, hey to you too. Thanks for being here. I see Matcha Ministries. Hey guys, we appreciate you. It's awesome to have you. Get noticed with video. Everyone is here. That is awesome. We're about to talk about some amazing things. If you're new to me, right, allow me to introduce myself. My name is JP Hightek. I am a global branding expert. What I do is help small business owners, entrepreneurs, corporation build a premium brand, leveraging live video, right? And other assets to allow you to build that premium brand, such as, videography, graphic design, web design, content strategy, content marketing, right? To allow you to charge more for your services and products. That's what we do. And so if you're watching this right now and you're like, wow, I really love the way he's showing up. I love the overlays. I love the presentation. Those are the type of things that we do to help you show up in excellence, because the way you show up is how people will take you. And especially in the era where today is everything is pretty much quote unquote online, especially if you're a creator. You got to show up in excellence. That's how you're able to separate yourself from the competition. Well, connect with me. I'll be more than happy to help you level up. That's what we do here. So what we do here in the Content Creators University, the first thing we do is talk about the news, what's new in the Content Creators University. And right after that, we'll go ahead and talk about the subject of the day, showing you step by step everything you need to know on how to, understand, first of all, what is the Instagram Live Producer, how to be eligible for it, right? What are the, eligibility requirements, and also how to set it up, how to use it, right? And we're about to look into that today. I've done a whole lot of tests in order for this to be possible. And I was finding a lot of issues because this is still in beta phase. So early adopters and different things, you might have some issues, and you want to learn into this conversation the best way to actually overcome those things and tap into it, so you can show up the best way and take advantage of this amazing feature that's going to allow our creators to really expand their reach, our reach as content creators and things like that in 2023, which is amazing. So let's go ahead and run the ad, the intro for the Content Creators University, and right after that we'll be talking about the news. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay with me, family. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the news. I'm looking to my right here because my computer is right here on the side, but I know you guys can see it right there. So guys, for the folks that don't know, the conference replay is now available, right? You guys know we had our yearly conference, Creators Unleashed, where we had 10 power pack speakers. Guess what? The replay is now available for you to go ahead and consume. Grab it today, family. So if you're wondering how can you get this replay, well, it will be very easy for you guys to get that replay. You got to do is go to contentcreatorsuniversity.com/conference. contentcreatorsuniversity.com/conference. And guess what? We have more goodies for you guys. Hey, guys, thanks for joining us. Tech, Troublemaker, Samurai, what's good? What's good, family? Thanks for joining us here. And yeah, so go ahead and get the replay, and there's more to it, right? This is giving you 40% off for you to get even more things, access to our entire library of content, masterclasses, courses, everything that's going to allow you to really level up and build the business out of creating content, that is what we're offering you. So go ahead and grab it today by going to contentcreatorsuniversity.com/conference. Now, for the folks that didn't know, we do have our own private community that is called Content Creators University. It's not a private Facebook group, it's an actual private community. So go ahead and hop on. If you didn't know, you can join for free today, right? All you have to do is go to the website, and that is contentcreatorsuniversity.com. I repeat, contentcreatorsuniversity.com is where you need to go. Go ahead and jump in today, right? And join the community, family. Join this community of like-minded thinkers, content creators, business owners, people of excellence that are trying to do something serious with the content they're creating. Again, contentcreatorsuniversity.com is the place to go. Go ahead and join us there. For the folks that didn't know, this show is both sponsored and listener supported. So we do have some sponsored on the show that's allowing us to do the things that we do. So we want to give them a shout out and a big thanks. So join me giving big thanks to Ecamm Live. Ecamm Live, was one of our major sponsor on the conference. And Ecamm, for the folks that don't know, is what I'm using right now to go live onto Instagram, right? This is what I'm using right now to encode this out to you. So you can get your 15-day free trial if you never use Ecamm by going to bit.ly/Ecamm Live free. I repeat, bit.ly/Ecamm Live free is what I'm using. Go ahead and try it. Just to let you guys know, this is only available on Mac, okay? Only on Mac as the recording of this video and this live stream today. Now, we are also live right now on my Roku TV application, family. Yes, sir, you heard it. So if you're like, hey, JP, how are you going live on your Roku simultaneously? Well, I'm using a solution called RTN Streams. rtnstreams.com is a solution that I'm using to go live directly on Roku. Shout out to the folks that are watching us on Roku right now. If you didn't know, go ahead and download our Roku TV application. The name is the same, JP Hightek TV. Download it 100% free, and let's connect every single week when we go live, family. Let me know what you think about the broadcast, how you like the quality of the images, the quality of the audio that's coming out. Again, this is the first time that we're doing this official Instagram Live using the Instagram Live producer, and I'm about to share with you everything you need to know today so you can do the same thing as well. All right. And finally, I want to go ahead as well and give a shout out to ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN, a sponsor on this platform, and I want you to go ahead and get yourself a free 3 months of ExpressVPN today by going to expressvpn.com/JP Hightek, and you get 3 months, family. VPN is a virtual private network. And for the folks that understand the power of that, we're spending so much time online and doing all these amazing things that we're doing. You want to protect your investment, and that is one of the best ways to do so. Again, expressvpn.com/JP Hightek. So, family, let's go ahead and talk about it, right? Let's go ahead and talk about today's topic. And this is something that I believe we should all think about and implement as creators. And today we have something called Instagram Live Producer. And Instagram Live Producer is a solution that will allow anyone, right, that wants to use a professional camera like I'm using right now to really go live on Instagram, right, and take your production to a next level. Well, guess what? Instagram now is allowing, people to do what I'm doing right now, to really use natively, because if you remember before, we didn't have this officially. Now, let me be clear. We could go live on Instagram before using our phones, but now we can go live using our computer, and that's the only way to do so, by connecting it to your professional broadcasting software in order to go live and use your professional camera and microphone and your professional setup so you can have a high-end production, right? So that is what we're talking about here. So very, very important. So you can get more information about this, and I want us to talk about this so we clearly understand the requirements and different things. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about here is understanding what this is. This is when you go on your computer, you cannot just go directly live on the Instagram website and just, connect your camera to your laptop and go live in the browser. No, you need an encoder of some sort, right? You need something like Ecamm Live, Restream, StreamYard, OBS. You need something in order to connect it to it, right? And this is for only those that want to go live professionally. So if you do not want to do any of that, you will still have to use your phone. There's no way to, like, on Instagram.com on the website, connect it and start going live directly on the web. Instagram, as of the recording of this live, does not allow this feature. Okay, so very important to know that. Now, what are the requirements? How can you get this activated on your Instagram? Couple of things to know is, one, officially, I repeat, officially, Instagram has not released anything that will allow you to do something in order to get that, activated on your Instagram. I repeat, officially, Instagram is just, getting this activated on different accounts randomly, right? Officially. And so what they're doing is allowing some people to tap into it early because it's still in beta phase. But there are ways for us to know if we have access to it and see if we can start using it as creators. So what do we need to do in order to know that, okay, this is activated, we have access to this feature? The first thing you want to do is you need to go on a computer, okay? You need to go on a computer and you need to go check your browser. Now, this is what I did. First, I was checking this on Chrome browser and I did not see this activated on my Chrome browser. When I went to my Safari browser, I saw that I had access to it. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why. I don't know why, they're doing it like that. However, that's what happened. All right. So my suggestion will be that check on different browsers to see if one browser may show that you have that feature. So what you will have to do is on your browser, you have to log into your Instagram account, of course, and then you want to go to the plus sign, right? There's a plus sign right there. Let me go ahead and zoom in so that you guys can see better. There's a plus sign right here, right? Whenever you click on that plus sign, you will see live video, okay? Live video. Once you see live video, that means that you have access to the Instagram live producer, right? It means you have access to it so you can start using it with your account. That is the best way to check your eligibility for this. All right. So please remember, you can check on one browser, it will not show up, and then you go to another one and then you see it, right? I checked on Chrome, nothing happened. And I went on Safari browser, guess what? It was there. And right now I'm doing this video, I am on my Safari browser right now. So what happened was, after I started using it, right? Well, after I did a lot of practice live and different tests, now it is activated across every browser. Again, it is a beta phase, so there are slight glitches here and there, which is why it is important to pay attention to everything I'm about to talk to you in this live training, so you can make sure that you're not missing out on anything, okay? That is the number one way of checking to see if you have access to the Instagram Live Producer, okay? Now, unofficially, I personally did some research. So what I did was I have several of my friend creators that actually have access to this. They have access to the Instagram Live Producer. They actually had access before me. And so I investigated all of them. And I've noticed one thing, which is very strange. And I wanted to share that with you. I've noticed that all of them, right? All of my friends that have this enabled on their account have gone live at least in the past 30 to 60 days on Instagram and have done more than one live stream. Okay, I repeat, all of the people that I know that have access to this are people that have gone live on Instagram in the past in the last 30 days to 60 max, right? Most of them in the last 30 days, they have gone live on Instagram. I personally have gone live as well. A lot of time what I do is, whenever I'm doing my weekly show, I will go live on Instagram just to announce that we are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, we are live hop on the platform, come and see us there, and I'll end the live stream on Instagram just to inform people that we're live. So I've noticed that, hey, that may be a factor because all of the people that I've investigated, they all have access to this. They've all also gone live with their phone during a specific time. So that means that if you've not gone live ever before on your Instagram, or let's say the last time you've gone live, again, this is unofficially, okay, personal investigation. That means if you really haven't gone live in a long time, well, I want to suggest you go live. It does make sense that Instagram will prioritize or favor people that are actually going live with their account, right? So that they can get access to this early and tap into it. They really want people that are more likely to use the feature than people that would just have it and really not care about going on their computer, using a professional, setup, camera, mic, and all that to go live. So Instagram is really looking for people that are, based on my research, all right, my personal research, it will make sense that they're looking for people that actually, want to actually go live and are more likely to use this. So again, if you have any question, family, go ahead and put it in the comment right there. I will appreciate it. I'm excited that you guys are here with me and everyone that's joining us. So another thing that I wanted to share with you guys is the type of account that I have. Okay. I personally, right, have a business account. Okay. I have a business account, and I do have, and why am I saying this? Because this is important. I've noticed most of the folks that I know that have this enabled have business accounts, right? That doesn't mean this is an official criteria. I'm just sharing with you my personal research and what I've noticed. This specific account, JP Hightek, is a business account. I do have other accounts that I've gone live on, I've done other productions on, but they are creator accounts, right? I have others that are personal accounts, and I do not have access to the Instagram Live producer on those accounts, right? But on this one, I have access. So one thing is important is to also understand, the difference between a business account, right, and the creator account. So a business and the creator account have many similarities, as I'm showing you in my research here, but each is geared towards a slightly different user. For example, the creator account work well for personal brands and influencers, while business accounts are meant for brands and influencers who have already built in their monetization strategy. Okay, this is important to know. And of course, you can change the type of account that you have. So you can go from a personal account to a creator account, or a creator account to a business account. So how do you do that? Well, let me go ahead and show you how you can do that. So on your iPhone, right? Or on your phone, not just iPhone. I'm on my iPhone right now. So on your phone, what you want to do, you want to click on the little three, lines at the top right. So once you click on that, right, you will have the menu pull up on Instagram. And so what happens here is that you need to click on settings, right? Go ahead and click on settings. And once you click on settings, scroll down and go to account. All right. Go to account. And here you have a whole lot of options, but what you want to do is scroll all the way down. And when you go all the way down, as you can see, there is an option there that says, switch account type, right? Switch account type. And whenever you click on that, right, switch account type, when you click on that, it will tell you what type of account you have. As you can see, mine is telling me switch to personal account or switch to creator account. That means I have a business account, right? So since I have a business account, it's telling me I can either switch to a personal account or a creator account. Okay. I'm not going to do that, of course. But that's how you know what type of account you have. And that's how you can switch to a specific type of account, right? And this is very, very important to know how to do in case you wanted to switch that to a specific type of account that you want to use. Now, I do see a question right there. Hey, Samurai is asking, he's saying, do you have to stream to IG independently, or can you schedule simultaneously with all the other platforms? Great question. Yes, actually right now, as you can see, I am live on IG and also simultaneously on all of my other platforms, right? I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on my YouTube channel right now, and different platforms. So you can add this as a destination, right? To your simultaneously broadcast to other platform, which is beautiful. So for the folks that are new, well, allow me to encourage you, right? If you appreciate the things that we're talking about, I highly want to encourage you to go ahead and, like this video or like this live and follow us on Instagram, right? Follow me on Instagram, because 2023 is going to be a lot of, training videos, training like this, us coming out, and I will be really, really present on Instagram now that we have this feature activated. And for the folks that are new on our other platform, follow us as well on YouTube. We are on YouTube. JP Hightek Reviews is the YouTube channel. Come and follow us on YouTube, because this is something we do on a weekly basis, all right? And so let's connect, let's grow together, and let's keep implementing different technology. I always say technology always changes, always evolves. So it is important to be connected to platforms like this that will allow us to do the things that we're doing. So those are the differences. So how do you actually set this up, right? Great things that I want us to go ahead and jump into it right now. The way to set this up is not complicated, but there are little things to pay attention to so that you actually do it the right way, okay? So you click on the live video feature, right? The live video, once you do that, you will see this page open, right? You see it's going to tell you to add video details. Whenever you see that, go ahead and put in a title to your live. So right now I'm going to go ahead and put test live, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and put that there, right? Just like that, test live, okay? And at the bottom here, there's a option that says audience. So when you click, you have three options. The first one is public. When you click on public, your live broadcast will be live to everyone to see, right? And then there's another one called practice, right? Practice mode will allow you to go live and test your equipment. That is what I've done. I've done a lot of tests. I've gone live several times to make sure I wasn't having issues, but it was in practice mode, and then you can cancel it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and click practice mode. And whenever you select whatever type of audience you want to go next, right? And this is very important. Now, as you can see right here, right? There's a new window that opened up. This is where you will get access to your stream URL and your streaming key, okay? Your stream URL and your streaming key are right here for you to copy, right, for that specific live that you're trying to do. So go ahead and copy this, right, and input it into your software. So for example, I will come right here and I will copy this one. So for example, if you were using Ecamm Live, you will go and open your Ecamm, right? This is my Ecamm right here at the bottom, okay? So I'll go ahead and copy the stream URL, for example, right now, and in your Ecamm, and this is the same concept for whatever encoder you're using, okay? You just got to go to where you can input your stream URL and your stream key. So this is Ecamm, and Ecamm, I'm going to come down here where it says destinations, right? I'm going to select that, and I'm going to go to where it says custom stream key. And so you have a new window that opens up for you, and you paste, the server URL in there. And then, you will go back right here, and then I will go back and copy the stream key. All right. Copy the stream key. Now, here's something that's important, family. The key changes every single time you're about to do a new live stream. So you will have to come here and update it. So this is how you enter it in here, right? And I'm going to go ahead and hit use. And now this has been added to my encoder software here. Same thing if you were using like Restream, right? This is my Restream, for example. So you go ahead and click add channel, and you want to scroll all the way down to where it says rtmp. Click on that, and you do the same thing here. You go ahead and put in the different key, stream URL right there, and the password, the key. This is where you put it. You click on add channel, and this will become a destination now that you can go live to just by using this platform right there. Now, here's the deal, family. there's an additional step here that you will have to do, right, in order to go live. But let me go ahead and see. We do have a question here by Tech Troublemaker. Hey, saying, so I assume you have to change the aspect ratio to match IG and everything else gets the same aspect in Ecamm Live. So good question. So a couple of things here, right, that you can do. One, Instagram recommends, right, for people to change the aspect ratio, but it is not mandatory to do so. Okay, it's not mandatory to do so. So, for example, if I were to come here and show you on their website the requirement right here, you will see that they're encouraging people to have the 9:16 aspect ratio, right there. They want you to have the 9:16, but if you look at it, you will see that they said it is recommended, right, but not required, right? It says it's recommended, but not required. What happens if you do not change it? Because I did test that, right? I did go live in the traditional 16:9 aspect ratio, and what happens is they zoom into your landscape setup, so it will cut your head and certain size part of your body. They'll zoom in, but people can watch it. They'll have to turn their phone landscape in order to watch the live stream, right? So in order to have a good live stream on Instagram, they want you to do the 9:16 aspect ratio, which is the tall aspect ratio in your software, right? And that matches perfectly what they want to do. Also, right, very important, you want to go live by making sure you're outputting 720p at 30 frames per second, right? This is very important stuff, family, because I did try it, right? Different quality, and it failed. Okay, so make sure that you are outputting at 720p at 30 frames per second. You can do 60 frames per second, but the preview will not show you that. I just kept mine at 30 frames or less, right? Actually, right now on this live stream, I am on 24 frames per second, to be honest with you. I just wanted to be below that. You can be below, but, they really want you to stay at 30 frames per second maximum in order to have a, smooth live stream. Remembering that, of course, this is using a lot of, server power, processing power, and different things like that. And it's still in beta phase. So you do not want to, mess up your production by pushing it too much. Now, the video bitrate that they're giving you right here is 2250 to 6000. I personally cap my bit rate here at 1500, right? If it's been too technical for you guys, let me know. I can, explain better because you can actually change these, settings in the softwares that you're using to go live, right? So for example, if I come right here in my Ecamm Live, like I was showing you guys earlier, you will see that I am able to change a couple of things here. So I can go to the settings, right? So you click on the settings gear right here. And so whenever you open the settings gear, you will see this pop up right here. So here is where you change the stream size. You click right here and then you select 720p. They're saying you can also go live at a lower resolution, right? You can go live 540p or lower, but it's just not the best, right? You really want a good high quality image and stable stream. So put in a 720p right there. And this is the stream shape. Okay, this is where you change the stream shape, and you want to click on tall, which is 9:16. Okay, click on tall right here in your Ecamm. That will change it. This is where you change the frame rate from 24 frames per second to 30 and all the way to 60. I kept mine to 24 frames per second right here. Okay, so that's what you do in your software to change it, and you should be good to go. Now, another issue that I have encountered, right, it was amazing. Is even though I did all of this, when I went live, right, and this is crazy because I want you guys to know about this. I set all this up, and when I went live, I was having an echo problem. My audio will loop. It keeps looping, an echo problem, right? You hear yourself double. And after looking into everything, I realized that it was doing that only when I was using Chrome browser. Okay. When I went into my Chrome browser and I logged into my Instagram, and when I linked it, I was hearing myself double, right? So I tested other browsers and I realized that I was not having that problem when I was using Safari browser. Again, don't ask me why. I have no idea why, right? But Safari browser is what is allowing me to properly go live without any issues using the Instagram live producer. So keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. And so my recommendation to you is, if you have like a laptop, right? Or besides your streaming machine, like right now, I am using my main streaming machine, which is my M1 Mac Mini. 16 gigabyte RAM. That's what I'm using to go live right now. But I set the live stream up on my laptop, right? So if you can set it up, if you have a laptop that is different from your main streaming machine, that would be ideal, right? To just go on your laptop, go on Safari, log into your Instagram, set everything up, and the stream key and everything, email it to yourself where you can input it into Ecamm. Or, if you're using a Restream, you can just log into your Restream account online and input everything in there, and then go to your stream machine and hit go live, and you have no problems, right? If you're using the same machine, not everybody has dedicated machines for, their broadcast. If you just have one computer, I did that as well. Make sure you're on Safari, right? Make sure you're on Safari browser. At least all the tests that I've done. Again, I've tested Brave browser, Chrome browser, Mozilla Firefox. The only one as of today that I didn't have a problem with was the Safari browser. So make sure you use that to set everything up, and you will be good, right? You'll be good, on your live stream. Okay, family? Very, very important. So now let's continue here. One thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the audio. The audio format is very important. A lot of times people do not pay attention to these things, and then they end up having problems, right? The audio format is very important to make sure that you're paying attention to the audio format. So on their website, they're saying that the audio format, they said these settings below are the default, right? They're the default for most streaming platform, including OBS, sample rate 44.1 kilohertz, right? Channel layout stereo, bit rate up to 256. Now, here's what happened to me that I want to share with you. I set everything up correctly, and then I went live. When I went live, after a few seconds, it stopped. I got an error message telling me, that your video stopped. Check your audio settings, right? Check your audio settings. So I was trying to figure out what the issue was. So after, tweaking everything, I realized, and this, let me speak to the folks that use audio interfaces like the Rodecaster Pros and the other professional audio interface. I am using the Rodecaster Pro as well. So I noticed when I turned on my Rodecaster Pro, every time I try to go live, it was turning it off, telling me to check my audio settings. When I turned off my Rodecaster Pro, I wasn't having that issue. So what fixed the issue for me was, one, I turned on the Rodecaster Pro before I hit the go live. Okay. 1, 2, I went into the settings of my computer, right? When you go into your computer, you click on settings, the output, right? The audio output, the setting audio output of your computer, right? That is very important to check, because that is actually going to allow you to set your audio to a specific, output, right? So that is what you want to select. Again, the audio output on your computer, right, is something you really want to look at, because that is what I had to take a look at and change the output right there. So what am I talking about? Well, on your computer, you will go ahead and, select settings, right? You go into your settings, and when you go into your settings, you will go to audio, right? And then you go ahead and try to change the audio output there. That's what I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. And this is, I'm right here on my, computer. And I want to show you what exactly I am, talking about. So let me go right here to my system preferences, right? Right here. So as you can see right here, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. It is important to know what you're doing with this, because this was going to cause some problems. So let me back out. So when you go to your settings on your computer, you go to system preferences. And this is on Mac, family. This is for Mac users. Go to system preferences, and in system preferences, click on sound. Okay. Click on sound. In here, you have three, tabs. You have sound effect, you have output, you have input. Now, make sure that your output you select your audio interface. Mine is called Rodecaster Pro right here. So I clicked on it. Make sure it is selected for the output. Okay. Whatever audio interface you're using, make sure you click on it right here. And also on the input, make sure you select the same thing, Rodecaster Pro. Okay. Make sure you select that. And after you've done that, go live, and you should not have any problems. Why was that causing problems? Mine right here, my output in my settings was something else, even though my Ecamm Live had Rodecaster Pro with no problems. Now, I've never had to change this for any other platform that I've gone live to in the past. But for some reason, Instagram Live producer was having issues with this. Okay. So make sure you get this set up properly so you don't have any of these issues right here. And that is very, very crucial that you get all of this set up the right way. Okay. So that is one important thing that I wanted to share with you guys regarding the Instagram Live producer. Okay. Now, there are other things that I wanted to share with you guys, which are important. If you guys appreciate what we're talking about, let me know. Let me know, in the comment section if you're getting any value out of, everything that we're talking about here. Pretty excited about this. Let me know in the comment section. Okay. So now, one thing that I wanted to show you guys, which is actually pretty important, is like I was saying, right? On your browser, on your Safari browser, you go ahead and, you select, you put everything in, you copy your stream key, right? And your stream server URL, you copy that and put it into your encoder. And once you have there, you click go live over there. Okay. So you put it into Ecamm, for example, if you're using Ecamm, right? You put it into Ecamm, all the information, and then you click go live. The first place you need to click is in your encoder to go live there. Once you click there, then you come back to your browser, right? You come back to your Instagram browser. You just wait. After a few seconds, you will see right here a preview. You're going to see a preview right here in your browser showing you that you are live. Now, family, is not over yet. It is, I repeat, it is not over yet. After you see the preview, it is not over yet, okay? Let me show you something. At the top right, there's a little go live, right? I zoomed in so you guys can see right here. You see this go live button? After you see the preview and you've confirmed that, okay, yes, indeed, I am live. It is showing you have to click here as well, go live, to be officially live on the internet for the whole world to see, or for you yourself to practice, okay, depending on the audience that you selected. So you have to click that go live button. If you do not, nobody will be able to see that you are indeed live. Okay, very, very important that you click that button. And after you click that button, you will have to keep that browser page open in the background somewhere. Let me repeat this. This is very important. After you click this, you go live. Even though you're using a different solution to broadcast the live out, you still, hosting that here. Do not close your browser that you have. If you close it, it will interrupt your live broadcast. Make sure that you indeed, right, keep the browser open, which is why I suggest that if you have like a laptop on the side or a different machine that you could open this on without having too much on your mainstream machine, it is ideal. If you cannot use Safari and do it. And also the great thing is Safari doesn't pull a lot of processor on your computer, which is amazing, right? It doesn't pull a lot of that. So you're not going to have freezing and different things like that for folks that do not have a lot of RAM on their machines. So just minimize, don't completely minimize the page, just drag it and leave it somewhere at the bottom of the page on your computer and you should be fine, right? But do not close this page. Now, there are a couple of things that we need to learn here. After, you're done with your live stream, after you completed your live stream, there's a way to end the live stream as well. One, end the live stream in your encoder. So again, in this case, as an example, the encoder could be Restream, right? Or the encoder could be Ecamm Live. So end the live stream first in whatever encoder you're using, then come right here in the browser and click on End Live Stream. Okay, very important, right? And then you come right here and you click on End Live Stream in the browser. Whenever you do that, something is going to happen. It's going to ask you to delete it. It's going to instantly ask you to delete the live stream. So how do we save the live stream that we just did so we can share later or even download it onto our device? How do we do that? Well, I'm about to show you. So what you do after you end it, if it asks you to delete it, don't do anything. Close the browser here. What you need to do, you'll have to go on your phone, right? You have to go on your phone, right? So let me go ahead and pull my phone right here and show you. Okay, so let's see here. So here we are back on my phone. So what you want to do, you go on your phone, and on your phone, you want to click on the little three lines, the menu lines at the top right. Okay, so go ahead and click on that. Okay, once you click on that, you will see a menu open up. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on Archive. Okay, click on Archive right here. Right, I have it selected. Click on Archive and you'll see that there's a different page that opens up. Okay, so in your archives right here, as you can see at the very top, you have a selection right there. So this selection will allow you to do a couple of things, right? So the first thing that this selection will allow you to do is to go through and select which type of archive you have. So as you can see right here, we have different type of archives, right? So the first archive that we have here is called Story Archive, right? And then we have Post Archive and we have Live Archive. So you want to go to your Live Archive. So click on Live Archive. And as you can see, this is where you will have all of your live streams that you've done in the past. Like I was saying, I was doing a lot of tests, so I have a few of them right here, right? So go ahead and select that here. Okay, select that here. And so select whichever one you want. Okay. And so if you see there's a selection at the bottom there, you have share, you have download, right? And then you have delete. So this is where you can reshare this, right? As a post, right? You can reshare this as a post. You can, add a cover and everything right there. Like you can select a cover for your live stream, right there, you click done, and this could become an actual post where you put in the title, description, and everything, and you can share this back onto Instagram for people to enjoy the replay. Okay, these are important things. So if you do not want it, you can actually download this. Right, there's a download button right there. You click it, and as you can see, it says save to my device. So you can download this directly, or you can just delete it right there, and you delete your video, and you should be good to go. Right. So these are the options that you have. You can download this and edit it and share it to other platforms. So you can do all of that. This is where you come to in order to have access to your previous live stream that you've done using the Instagram Live Producer. OK, this is the only way that you can do it. You cannot access it directly on the browser. All right, family. So that is what you have. So now we do have right here a couple of questions, not questions, but FAQ for frequently asked questions that, Instagram does have here. So let me go ahead and show that to you guys so we can, go over it, because these are actually things that I believe are important if you want to do everything right. Again, I took the time to really investigate all of this for you guys so you don't have to do the hard work yourself. So talking about questions, for example, or frequently asked questions, say clicking a comment will toggle the menu. So how do you see the comments, right? Because comment management is a big deal. As you can see, I was looking down onto my phone down here. I logged in with a different account to see my live stream, so I can see the comments, or making sure that I'm not missing any comments that people are posting. So it's saying that once you're live, comments that will let you read on the browser. You can read it on the browser, right? On the browser, if you want to be reading the comment, you can do that directly on the browser. You read it, and then you answer the comments directly there. Or you can, tap into the live with a different device, with a different account, and read the comments that are showing up directly there, right? And then you can also pin a comment, which will keep that specific comment at the top. You can remove the pin later and different things, which are, awesome things to do. Now, another things that I want to go over are important FAQ. Will standard live features right here be available on the viewer example comments, likes, etc.? Will those be available, later? Instagram say yes, right? It will be available for the on-demand access. Right. However, broadcaster will only be able to view and respond to comment within the live producer. That's very important to know. Right? You can only respond to the comments within the live producer, right? The live Instagram live producer, that's the only place you can respond to comments when you're live, right? You can actually go there and respond to comments in there, which is something that I believe is important for us to know. So how can I stream, how can I stream simultaneously to Facebook and other platform while I'm here? It says simulcasting is not natively supported, right? That goes back to the question Samurai was asking earlier. Simulcasting is not natively supported with the Instagram Live Producer. So you need other solutions like Restream or Ecamm Live or other solutions in order to add additional destinations, right? In order to go live, right? So again, you cannot go live to multiple destinations directly online. You need other solutions to do that. Okay. I'm able to stream a horizontal video using Live Producer. The answer is yes. It can be horizontal. Recommended setup streaming software platform is nothing but 9:16. If you do not take this step, though, as they're saying, the live viewer will automatically crop the sides and zoom in to fit the 9:16. It will just be reversed to the side. It will crop in to fit the 9:16, right? They recommend you just doing the 9:16 so you don't have your video cropped in, okay? Is Live Moderator compatible with Live Producer? Moderator is not supported for Live Producer at this time, Instagram is saying, right? At the time of this live is not available. Now, will Instagram eventually support a true API? Instagram is saying there are no plans for them to support any true APIs for this. Now, this may be a little too technical for some people, but APIs are pretty much what you use if you have like a business account, what you use to add other, other applications. For example, if you want to use other application that will auto post or schedule posts for you on Instagram and things like that, those use APIs to do that. And so a lot of folks use those third-party applications to natively post things on Instagram and make you feel as if they've done directly on the Instagram. And so they're asking it. That was the question, was to know if Instagram will have their own API so you can directly inside of Instagram schedule posts and do all those things and bringing in those third-party application into the dashboard versus going to those platforms in order to link in your Instagram account. So you will not be able to do that. You will have to stay directly, on Instagram to do anything Instagram is allowing you to do, and anything outside of that, you have to go to those third-party, solutions in order to incorporate that into it. All right, so this brings it to the end. Hopefully, I've covered everything that you need to know about the use of the Instagram Live Producer, the proper use of it, the setup, on the broadcast, proper broadcast regarding every aspect. If you have any questions, do not hesitate, family, to go ahead and put it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to check them, and yes, this will be available as a replay. I will reshare this training. So if you missed it, you can check it out, because I see, folks that are joining us now. I see Toy Sweeney, I see Santa Maradona, I see Claude Hamilton. Shout out to you guys, all of you guys that join us here. Thank you for being here. And if there's anything, let me know. Look at that, James. I appreciate you as well. Thanks for, staying with us. Thanks for, connecting and stepping into this live training. And this brings us to an end, family. If you appreciate it, like I said earlier, do not hesitate to follow me right here on Instagram, right? Follow Instagram, JP Hightek. Like the video as well. And we can grow together in 2023. And also, if you didn't know and you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do so on YouTube. All you have to do is just go to JP Hightek Reviews on YouTube, and that should be it. We do this every single week, family. And in 2023, like I'm saying, we are about to do a lot of this. 2023 is going to be about a lot of training, a lot of tips and tricks, a lot of Instagram Live, right? We're about to incorporate this into our weekly broadcast. So if you're excited about this, like I am, well, let me know. I'm excited to really bring you more amazing things in 2023. I want to take the time to wish each and every one of you guys a Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you and your loved ones, because the next time I see you will be in 2023. I'm very excited. And again, don't forget, join the community. ContentCreatorsUniversity.com is where everything is taking place. And I'll see you next year. Be safe, like I always say. Shalom. Bye, family.